All right, so yes, this one was 790,000. Over here, we are at 706,286. Okay, it's been a hard time today with saying these numbers, but it happens. It certainly does. All right, so more scrap paper for me. So 706,286. All right, I am rounding to this place value. It's still the fifth place value out. It's the 10,000ths place, okay? 10,000ths place. So 706,286. So that's going to land between 700,000. Okay, remember I just keep this the same, 70, right? Make everything zeros after it. Or the next 10,000 up, 710,000, okay? 706 lands between there somewhere. I don't know if you can see that or not, but 700, 710, 706 lands between it. Halfway between 700 and 710 is 705. 706 rounds up, 710,000. Okay, so we need to explain why two problems have the same answer. So have a look up here. We've got 30,000 and 30,000. Why do both these have the same answer? Well, they both rounded up to the next thousand. All right. This one rounded up to 30,000, actually, and this one rounded down to 30,000. Okay. So why do they have the same answer? Because the closest 10,000 was 30,000. They both have the same answer because $30,000 was the closest 10,000. Okay? And there's 100 different ways I could explain that, all right? But I want to make sure I write it in a complete sentence and write it out that way. Down here, I'm rounding to the 100,000. Okay, so here's 100,000. 100,000 on our place value chart shows it's out to here, 100,000. So I'm coming out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. The nearest 100,000, okay? So I'm just going to focus in on the thousands period. That's really what I want to focus in on, okay? So 840,000. Okay, so 840,000. Move this up a little bit more. Okay, so 840,000. I'm going to write this down on my scrap paper or whiteboard, whatever you got. The 100,000s is the sixth place out. Okay, so the lower end stays 8, the 100,000. 100,000 higher than 800,000 is 900,000. So I got to find out 840,000. Well, remember, if I just look at this period, just looking at the thousands period, these are easier numbers for me to look at, okay? I can see that 800, 900. Halfway is 850. 840 is lower than that. So I know I round down to 800. But it's not just 800, it's 800,000, okay? Okay. This one is 850,471. Okay, so here's my scrap paper again. I've got 471. Again, I am just going to look at the thousands period here, 850. So I'm rounding to the nearest 100,000 as this one. So this stays at 800. And this one, 100,000 up is 900. But it's not just 800, 900, it's 1,000, 800,000, 900,000. So halfway between 800 and 900 is 850. Well, that tells me right off the bat. If I'm halfway, exactly halfway, I always round up. That's the rule, right? So here it would be 900,000. Okay. All right, down here I've got 761,004. Okay, so 761,004. Okay, so again, I'm gonna just focus in on my thousands period. Remember, the thousands period is right here, okay? We're just gonna focus in on that. So 761, and I'm rounding to the nearest hundreds, 100,000. So this would stay at 700. 100 up is 800. And remember, it's not just 100, it's 100,000s. So I'm gonna add my zeros in. Now, cover these back up again, make it a little easier on myself, and just focus in on this period. Is 761 closer to 800 or 700? And if you know the halfway point, the answer is pretty obvious. Halfway point 750. So yes, 761 is higher. It's closer to 800,000 here. Same answer as this. All right, and finally, this last one here, 991,955. So 991,965. Okay, so I'm gonna focus in here on the hundreds place, okay? So on the thousands period, this is 900. 100 up would be 1,000, right? Well, it's not just 1,000. This is 1,000 thousands, which is 1,000,000. Okay? And down here is 900,000, which stays there. Now I just look back at there. 991. Is that closer to 900 or 1,000? And the answer is closer to 1,000. But it's not just 1,000. It's 1,000 thousands, which is 1 million, I'm sorry, okay? 1 million. Okay. Down here it says, explain why two problems have the same answer. Write another number that has the same answer when rounded to the nearest 100,000. Well, they have the same answer because the same answer as the one before. One rounded down to 800,000 and one rounded up to 800,000. So two problems are the same because one rounded down to 800,000 and one rounded up to 800,000. Now, if I want to get another number that rounds to 800,000, all right, I got to think about if I want to be in the 800,000s or in the 700,000s. I'll just choose the 700,000. So here's a number, okay? 700 could be 94,285. Okay, now these last 5 digits I just pulled out of thin air. The 79 I knew would round up, okay, because that's halfway point, all right? Maybe you can come up with one on your own, okay? So the back part's for you guys to do in class. We're gonna continue to work on this. I really need you to work on your place values, and we really need you to pay attention during class as best you can and ask questions, okay? This stuff's not gonna go away. It's gonna be around. So keep working hard, kids. We're proud of you. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.